It sucked. You know, I don't consider that a win by any means. He was definitely up on the scorecards. I'm a good friend of his. You know, I want to do it again. I don't think that fight didn't end the way any fight should end. It's one of those freak things that happens. I mean, the last time I saw it happen, it was Hughes and Newton like a couple years back. I mean, it's one of those freak things you don't really see. The timing was off, and you know, I'm not considering a win. I'm such for the fans. You know, I mean, I didn't want to go out like that. I was coming into this fight with a big injury. I busted it about 5 weeks ago, and then busted it again 2 weeks ago. I had to get a cortisone shot for it. I mean, I couldn't train off my back. My training was very limited to what I could do for this fight. I could only do conditioning, and I knew I had to be in condition to fight him. You know, it sucks. I'm looking forward to talk to the UFC and see whether we can do it again as soon as possible.
Now, with the injuries you had, was there any point you decided maybe I should pull out of the fight, just risk maybe a loss or further damage yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it, and I didn't want to go another 5 months without fighting. You know, I already went 4 months filming of the show, and I figured I just, get through it. At least I can give him one good round. And fuck, I did. Gave up me the end of that last round. It wasn't even the body shot that did much. It was a hard shot. I felt it, but it's not what affected my rib. I kind of tore the ligaments in my rib. And when the doctor actually did the doctor check yesterday, he grabbed right in the spot. And I kind of yelped, like, in pain. He's like, "What was that? You okay?" And I told him it was cutting weight and shit, but it was from a previous injury. So, I had that going into the fight. Not saying anything. I just not happy with my performance tonight. Not happy with the way the fight ended, and I want to redo the whole thing again and give Gray a chance to fight again and give the fans a chance to see me again.
All right, after all the confusion in the octagon, a lot of the fans were booing. I think unnecessarily. I don't think that was right. What are your thoughts on that with the fans?
It's his hometown. I'm sure he had a lot of fans coming to watch and support him. And it was one of those weird things. I didn't really get what was going on either. No one really knew. Like, I didn't know what the call was until later tonight. Someone told me. So it's just one of those weird things. I mean, I don't blame it. I mean, they weren't in the ring. We were on the screen. There's still a lot of uneducated people out there that work, see it from a different view, different angle. So I don't know. People have their opinions. Nothing I can say didn't change them. So.
All right. Now, this is just my opinion. The way the fight ended and the way Mazzagatti stopped the fight, and he even said that he called the fight up because you were tapping out. With that, to me, as far as the rules should go with what the referee says. I think it should have been a victory for Gray, since the referee stopped it because you were tapping because of the injury. What are your thoughts on that?
That's what I thought the initial call was. I had no clue that they overturned. I didn't know anything happened, so I looked up at the screen and I'm like, oh shit, he's unconscious. That's what I'm saying. I don't want the fans to blame me for making the call.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought the referee, I had no clue. I couldn't have continued anyway because my rib was fucking shot, like, it was hard for me to fight enough as it was.
Yeah.
And I just don't want people to blame me for that fight.
I don't think people will blame you for the fight at all. Just one of those fluke things, and hopefully you can get an immediate rematch, to try and solve the problem what happened out there.
Yeah, I'm convinced I know the injury-free. I'm able to train 100% for it. My cardio felt good at this time. I didn't get tired condition-wise, which has always been a problem in my past fights. And I feel like I finally fixed that problem. So next time my condition will be up, and I won't have an injury. I'll be able to train off my back, and I could do zero jiu-jitsu for this fight. That's what the problem was. My rib, I just couldn't tell anyone. So I'm going to work on my back and work on my ground game and wrestling. He's obviously picking it up on his hands, and the next time we fight is going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of build-up and emotions, and we'll have to settle the score. And hopefully we can do it not too long amount of time. I don't want the rematch to last that long. I want to get it right now after this fight. So.
Okay. And last question. I know you're going to already get out of here. You're on the show, 6 weeks. Good experience, bad experience. Would you do it again?
Hell yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat. All the guys would. It was an exciting way to get on the UFC. It was a lot of fun.